Good afternoon. You're watching Times TV, and today I'm at the Muscat International Film Festival where a beautiful movie was just screened, and it is my absolute honor and privilege to have the actor and director of the film with me right now, Franco Nero. Thank you so much for joining me today. And thank you for giving us this wonderful film, sir.
Well, thank you for inviting me. Yeah, it's a special movie, very intimate. As you've seen, it's a story of a trumpet player and a semi-autistic boy that with the music it becomes to life.
Right.
I want to show that the music never dies.
Right.
It gives you wonderful feelings, and even when if you are alone, wherever you are, if you put some music, you know, it is a great company.
Right. So Forever Blues was obviously had a lot to do with music. But are you in your real life also a musician?
I'm crazy about music. I have my own band.
Okay.
The band you saw in the movie practically is my band, and
Really?
sometimes we go around to do some concerts.
Okay.
Just for fun. We even took the movie to the New Orleans Film Festivals, New Orleans Jazz Festivals.
Okay.
And we showed the movie, but then also we did the concert.
Right.
So we have a lot of fun.
So then I need to ask you this, music or movies, which would you choose?
Movie.
Yeah.
Movie, but together, every movie needs some music anyway.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now I'm going to direct a new movie, very, very difficult movie, but the music will be very important in that movie.
Right. So you've obviously had a very long and adventurous journey in the movies, in the film industry. But how did it all begin?
My career?
Yeah, your movie career.
It's a long story. It's a very long story, but I was a child. I was 7, 8 years old when, when you're at school and the maestro, the teacher says, we're going to do a play for children. I remember the title was The Boys of Palm Street. It was a play from Hungary about Boy Scouts.
Okay.
And the teacher said, who would like to be part of it? And they said, me, right away. So since then, I had in mind to be, an actor, an artist.
Wow.
And then, and then when I was a student, I used to organize plays for, students. And then I went to Milan to a school, an acting school. Then I was discovered by an American director. His name is John Huston.
Okay.
And he chose me to play Abel in the Bible.
Yeah.
And that it all started from there.
Yeah, and the rest is history. We know that. Right. So, sir, I know that photography was also your passion. So, are you still into photography?
Less than before.
Yeah.
Before, my photography was very important for me because, it was all different. We used to do all photos black and white. I used to develop them.
Right.
Now it's all computerized, in colors with these cameras. You don't put the diaphragm, we say, it's just all. No, I don't like it anymore as before. Also, I lost a little bit of sight. So before, my sight was perfect.
Yeah.
So now you need maybe, to check the. But I still do some photos. I still do. When I like something, I do it.
Right, that's brilliant. Like, I don't think we have seen that era where you have to develop the film and everything. So it's a completely different era that you're talking about. So again, coming back to movies, you've done a lot of different roles, very versatile roles, and a lot of movies as well. But if you had to pick one role that is very close to your heart, what would that be?
Not easy to choose. If you ask a mother that has many children, you say, which is your favorite child?
Right.
She will answer, I love all my children. So I love all the roles I played. I love all my movies. They're all my children. Some of them came out in a better way. Some of them, they didn't come as well, so good. But since I chose them to do I love them all.
Right. So for many of us, you represent Django. You're still Django for a lot of us. So how did that movie change your entire career?
Well, the entire career, I don't know about that because I've done more than 220 movies.
Oh, wow.
And I've done all the roles in the world. I played characters of more than 30 different nationalities.
Oh.
I went from the musical, from the western, from love stories, social movies, a thriller, I did everything.
Yeah.
So Django was something important of my career because it made me very popular around the world.
Yeah.
In 1 year I was so popular, everywhere in the world I was very popular. But then, right after that I went to America and I went to do a musical, Camelot.
Okay.
That was the musical, that John Fitzgerald Kennedy preferred, because he was talking about his world,
Right.
and Camelot was the world of King Arthur.
Okay.
And so I changed completely. From there, I came back to Europe. I did movies with the best directors in the world, with Luis Buñuel, with Rainer Fassbinder, with Sergei Bondarchuk, with Claude Chabrol, with Elio Petri. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I always, and then once in a while, I was doing also Western.
Okay.
Like this year, I will do a Western.
Okay.
I will do Django.
Right.
Lives. Will be the last Django.
Oh,
But
really?
then Django will be a little bit older now.
Okay. So are you doing a cameo or are you doing a full role?
This one will be Django, the leading role, yes.
Yeah, brilliant. And it's very interesting you mentioned Camelot because there's another story to that, isn't there? That is where you probably met your life partner even now. So I need to tell the viewers right now that Sir here has a very, very interesting love story. So I would love to hear all about it from you.
A love story, no. I met my wife while I was doing Camelot. Yes, I met Vanessa Redgrave, and in a very funny way, because at the beginning I like her.
Yeah.
When the director says, "Oh, I introduced you," I like her. I say, "Hey, she's so ugly," I said to the director. But then she gave me an invitation to go to her house in the evening to have dinner with other people, with Ross Steiger and other actors. And then when I arrived there at her house, at this address that she gave me, I knocked at the door, and the beautiful lady came to open, and they said, "Sorry, I'm invited for dinner by Vanessa Redgrave." I said, "I am Vanessa Redgrave," so
Yeah.
it was all changed. But yes,
Right.
yes.
All right, great. So, sir, is there any role or any person, particularly in the film industry, that you would like to work with?
Yeah, yes, I would like to work with some new directors, but maybe it will happen one day. There are many wonderful directors, some English directors, some Americans. There are new. Now I'm going to do a movie in Cuba.
Okay.
Very nice, very beautiful movie. But there are, I don't want to say one, but there are many great directors I would like to work with.
Right.
But also, I will direct myself good movies, I think.
Right, right. So, being an international star, doing movies across different languages and countries and nationalities, what was your biggest challenge?
Challenge?
Yeah.
The best thing is to be humble, love your work with passion. And I always said to myself, until I have enthusiasm, I will go on doing this job, this work. The moment that enthusiasm will abandon me, I will quit.
Right.
So at the moment, I'm still very enthusiastic doing. Even when I do a movie, even as I told you, I've done 220 movies. It's like it's the first movie of my life.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm always, still nervous, and so I like it. I have, in mind to do a few good movies that I would like to direct and be the actor too. So. I think that I hope that I will manage to do them.
Right. So in the coming years, will we be seeing you more behind the camera or in front of the camera?
No, both.
Both, yeah.
Yeah, both.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, sir, and thank you for this wonderful movie. I would really urge everybody to go and watch Forever Blues. It's a beautiful movie and it's got a lot of beautiful music in it. Thank you.